So here's something fun my brother and I like to do, and it will help you get better posture and improve your confidence. You dress up decently nice, you stand up tall, look straight ahead, be relaxed, and walk into places where you shouldn't necessarily be. Go to, like, drive into the city wherever you live and go to the nicest gym there and just walk straight by the front desk. And most of the time, they don't even say anything. They don't look at them, just walk straight by. They don't say anything. You just go into the gym, use the sauna, use the steam room, and use it, and it's really fun. Like, I've done this, I've saved hundreds of dollars by not paying for like tickets to convention centers, tickets to concerts. Like, you just look decent, so you look like dress up, not what I'm wearing right now. Put nice clothes on, look looking somewhat pissed off can also help, because no one wants to really interact with you if you're pissed off. But you just stand tall, look, have a relaxed posture. You can look pissed off, not look pissed off. It depends on the situation you're going into. Sometimes it helps to look pissed off. And you just walk into places and no one says shit. Like, yeah, sure, 1 out of every 10 times you're going to have some person run after you. But half the time, if you just keep walking and ignore them, they don't say anything. Or if you just put your AirPods in and you walk by, then they're like, oh, they just have their earpods in, they're not going to listen. Every 1 out of 20, you'll get someone who runs up to you, taps you on the shoulder, and is like, I need to see ID. In which case, you're just like, oh, I left it in my car, I'll go get it. Or I don't have it with me right now. And sometimes they don't mind. Sometimes they will let you go. Most of the time, if the person's willing to run after you, they're going to send you back to your car to get it. In which case, you just go to a different gym. I mean, nothing bad happened. No one's calling the cops on you because, I mean, unless you refuse to leave after they ask you to leave, you're not trespassing. Especially if it's like so. Not legal advice. That is not legal advice. That is a fun thing that you might consider doing, but consult a lawyer beforehand, because that is 100% not legal advice. It is fun, and I think it's important to break out of the mold of, like, this is how I fit into the world, this is where my place in the world is, by going to places that are, you would think, are above where you're currently at. If you're currently like slightly well off, sneak into places that are really luxurious, like for the wealthiest of the wealthy, and I mean, go to a Bentley dealer or go to a Rolex dealer and dress up nice and look at the watches and ask them if they have anything really exquisite. And then when they present you with something, look at it, examine it, and be like, it's just not me. And then hand it back to them. Like, my brother's done this with he had the employee, at least the employee was saying this, like, this watch has never been touched by another person. My brother puts it on, he's looking at it, he's like, just a little too bulky for me. And, yeah, it's fun. But, so often people are like, this is where you fit in. This, like, I don't know, they get this trapped mindset of, this is my place in the world, this is how nice I deserve of a place to be in, and I shouldn't rock the boat, I shouldn't ever go anywhere nicer than this. And I'm like, fuck that. Go walk in the nicest neighborhoods, like, go be in the nicest places you can possibly be. If you have to sneak in, because it's fun. I mean, hell, I went to LA last year, and the hostel scene was crap. You know what I did? I rented a minivan. I went to Target, got a blow-up mattress that hooked up to the car, cigarette port to inflate, and I camped in Beverly Hills with the mansions. I literally inflated my mattress, parked on. They were doing construction, so this one house was completely demoed. There's like a fence along one side, but it was a chain link without the mesh. So I had a beautiful view of the whole valley. Just parked my car there every night, and I camped out. It was amazing. Had an amazing view, and I just walked around Beverly Hills because I decided to. So many people, they wouldn't even consider doing that because you just have this limiting belief of like, I'm not good enough. I'm not like, it's just not my place. I'm like, what is that? Like, go to the nicest places and experience what they have to offer. Yeah, I mean, someone once told me there's billions of dollars worth of free shit to do, yet no one seems to do it, and they always stay home and watch Netflix. And it's very true. Like, how many cities near you are within driving distance? Like, I'm talking 10 hours. Like, if you drove for a weekend, if you left Friday night and you want to spend all day Saturday and then drive home Sunday, or if you want to take Friday off, drive there Thursday, like, how far could you go? Like, draw a map around the country of, like, where you could drive to, and then go explore those places. How many national parks fall within that circumference? How many public libraries fall within that circumference? Like, hell, even just going to, like, the Boston Public Library or some other public libraries for the beauty. Like, how many town parks, state parks, like, millions of dollars worth of land are just there for you to enjoy? Like, how often are you going out and taking advantage of this? Like, go walk through nice neighborhoods. Like, everyone says they want to be wealthy. Why? You want to be around nice things? You can already have access to nice things. Do you actually want to be wealthy? Do you actually go to these nice places and take advantage of what is publicly free that you pay taxes for? I mean, that was something that got me thinking. So, yeah, I'd highly recommend doing that. Really, just look at the map and see what's in driving distance of you. And then go experience the national parks. Go experience the state parks, the town parks, the libraries around you. The millions of dollars worth of art that you can see in museums for like $10. Like, literally millions of dollars. Masterpieces. Pieces that people would never have been able to see because they cost that much. You can go view and enjoy. So